Jeremy Clarkson passed his driving test in a Bentley and has owned 28 expensive cars. Today, we are going to review some of the extreme cars from the rare, exotic, and multi-million-dollar car collection of the world's best-known car critic, Jeremy Clarkson, famous for presenting the popular BBC series Top Gear and the Grand Tour. With a net worth of $70 million, he drives the world wild with cars like the Lamborghini Gallardo Spyder, CLK 63 AMG, Aston Martin Virage, and many more that will leave you speechless. Let's take a drive inside his garage and find out which car he refers to as one of the 7 wonders of the automotive world. Number 10, 1969, Ford Cortina Mark II 1600E. The very first car that Clarkson owned was a white 1969 Ford Cortina Mark II 1600E, but this wasn't the only Ford that he owned. Clarkson also owned a mid-engine 2005 Ford GT. The Ford GT featured a 5.4-liter supercharged V8 engine producing 550 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute and 500 pound-foot of torque at 4,500 revolutions per minute. It had a top speed of 205 miles per hour and could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. The Ford GT's exterior was heavily inspired by the Ford GT40 race cars of the 1960s, with a low and wide body, while the interior was minimalist but well-appointed, with leather seats and a leather-wrapped steering wheel. All these features cost Clarkson around $366,947, as, after all, the 2005 Ford GT was one of the fastest and most exotic American cars of its era, rivaling European supercars in performance and style. Number 9. Bentley Continental GT. Now introducing Jeremy's favorite non-performance car, the Bentley Continental GT, which is a high-performance Grand Tour that offers a compelling blend of supercar performance. It comes with a 6.0-liter W12 twin-turbo engine producing 900 Nm of torque and 550 bhp, which is 50 more than you get from a Ferrari 575. Its speed, handling, and performance are astonishing to the point that during the review of the Bentley Continental GT, Clarkson raced it against a Rolls-Royce that turned out to be a baby Royce in front of it. Clarkson bought a dark green one that cost him around $202,500. Indeed, the Bentley needs to be close to his heart because, after all, he was so confident that he passed his driving test in a Bentley back in 1977, behind the wheel of his grandfather's Bentley R-Type. This guy really has all the keys to his audience's heart. Number 8. Aston Martin Virage. Imagine working extremely hard on building a model, only to later find out about its lack of commercial success, despite its impressive performance and design features. Similar happened with the Aston Martin Virage, one of which Clarkson owns. It was a very unexpected addition to his garage, for many but not for him, as he trusted its performance, that occurred from the 5.9-liter V12 engine, producing 490 GP and the top speed of 186 miles per hour. The vehicle that can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds is reported to be bought at the price tag of $25,000 by Clarkson. Despite all these features, it was shocking to know that it was only made for a year and struggled to maintain its position as Aston Martin's flagship, as the DB7 model introduced in 1994 offered similar performance with a lower price point. It's all about competition, isn't it? Number 7. Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Roadster. If you didn't know, Clarkson has sold most of his cars, and the car which we are going to review now is the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Roadster, which many on the internet didn't like and wanted him to sell. The SLS AMG Roadster is powered by a 6.2-liter V8 engine that produces 583 GP and 479 pound-foot of torque with a top speed of 197 miles per hour. And it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds. It was impressive to find out that this car, worth $213,000, was developed with input from Mercedes-AMG's racing division, ensuring it delivers exceptional performance on both the road and the track. The legend also owns a 1971 Mercedes 600 Grosser with a 6.3-liter V8 engine and a top speed of around 127 miles per hour. I don't know if he made the right choice of selling most of his vehicles, but Clarkson surely regrets selling his BMW 3.0 CSL for a low price, calling it an idiotic decision. Number 6. Mini Cooper. This car is going to bring nostalgia for all the Mr. Bean show fans, because Clarkson also features a Mini Cooper in his extravagant car collection. The classic Mini was a highly influential and iconic small car, produced by the British Motor Corporation from 1959 to 2000. The classic Mini was powered by a range of small 4-cylinder A-series engines, producing 34 to 59 GP, and the top speed ranged from around 77 miles per hour. The classic Mini was an incredibly space-efficient, fun, and iconic small car, despite being low on performance. This car plays a crucial role in Clarkson's life because it was gifted to him by his daughter. If you are interested in having a peek inside Rowan Atkinson's, aka Mr. Bean's, car collection, then do check out our channel, because for some, it's even better than Clarkson's collection. Make sure you don't miss out. Number 5. 1986 Alfa Romeo GTV 6. Jeremy Clarkson, manual transmission, and a steel unibody construction. It accounted for a third of Alfa Romeo's GTV sales in the 1980s, despite a relatively short production run. He and his car collection are loved so much throughout the world that in 2008, an online petition was posted on various websites with nearly 50,000 signatures to make Clarkson Prime Minister. Can you believe it? Number 4. 2008 Range Rover L 322 Vogue. At number 4, we have a car that Jeremy Clarkson claims to be the best car in the world and best 4x4. You would be glad to know that this title from Clarkson is owned by the 2008 Range Rover L 322 Vogue. It came in 2 engine options, one with a 6-liter TDV, 8 diesel engine producing 268 GP, and a 4LV, 8 petrol engine producing 302 GP. What's common is that both engine variants had a top speed of 124 miles per hour. It has seating for up to 5 passengers and ample cargo space. If you are a true fan of his, you might know that this is the same car that is used on his show Clarkson's Farm. But what you might not know is that the L322 was the 3rd generation Range Rover model, originally developed under BMW ownership before Land Rover was sold to Ford. With all these characteristics, it is indeed one of the best 4x4 vehicles on the market. Number 3. 2022 Bentley Flying Spur. Clarkson has another Bentley in his collection, this time a 2022 Bentley Flying Spur that is a high-performance luxury sedan. Its 0-liter twin-turbo W12 engine produces 626 GP and 664 lb-ft of torque. All engines are paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. It can hit 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds and has a top speed of 207 miles per hour. It even features heated and ventilated rear seats, a panoramic glass sunroof, and a 12.3-inch infotainment screen. You must have noticed that till now there has been no mention of electric vehicles in his collection. It's because he prefers petrol cars over electric and has passed numerous jokes about the impracticality of early electric cars on shows like Top Gear, unlike F1 racer Lewis Hamilton, who promotes EVs and even sold his $29 million private jet due to environmental concerns. What are your views on it? Number 2. Mercedes-Benz CLK 63 AMG Black Series. Clarkson's garage also features a high-performing Mercedes-Benz CLK 63 AMG Black Series that was produced from 2007 to 2009. It was powered by a 6.2-liter V8 engine that produced 507 horsepower and 465 pound-foot of torque. What aroused Clarkson to buy the CLK 63 AMG must be its roaring exhaust note, which is widely regarded as one of the best unassisted exhaust notes in the automotive world. The CLK 63 AMG Black Series had a limited top speed of 186 miles per hour and could accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. The Mercedes-Benz CLK 63 AMG Black Series was a legendary performance car, known for its powerful engine, precise handling, and exclusivity. I hope you all don't think these cars are old-fashioned just because an older guy like Clarkson owns one. It's like how people started thinking Levi's jeans were only for middle-aged people because Clarkson wore them, and he was unfairly blamed for the downfall of Levi's. Number 1. Lamborghini Gallardo Spyder. The next car in Clarkson's collection is one of the best-selling Lamborghini models of all time, which was named after a famous breed of fighting bulls. A noise of 512 rampaging Italian horsepower, along with 540 Newton-meter of torque. This car indeed makes him feel alive, with it accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. The estimated value at which Clarkson is reported to have bought this car is $225,400. The best part is that it is a four-wheel drive, and even the height of the nose can be raised up when facing a speed bump. Not only is the Gallardo Spyder a high-performance sports car, but Clarkson himself is powerful, as after a heated argument he punched Piers Morgan at the British Press Awards. All that matters is that the car's interior has style and design that will never be outdated. Apart from these, he has also owned a Volvo XC90, Toyota Land Cruiser Amazon, Jaguar XJR V8, and Ferrari F355. However, leaving all these cars behind, there is one special car that Clarkson loves but doesn't own, referring to it as one of the 7 wonders of the automotive world, the Lexus LFA. Clarkson stated, "I still haven't driven anything which makes my thing tingle quite as much as that did. It saddens the world to see the legend growing older with each passing day. Most people haven't watched a single episode of Top Gear since he left. What about you? Let us know in the comments. If not Top Gear, you can subscribe to this channel to find out which multi-million-dollar car collections your favorite celebrities own, along with all the necessary information that no other channel would provide you.